Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 16 of Chaislyn19, the show where you get to spend 19 minutes with a 19-year-old during the COVID-19 pandemic. Today, speaking of pandemic, is the 78th day since this was declared a pandemic by the World Health Organization, which is crazy. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, and yet it has. But things are starting to open back up. We are in phase one. As some of you know, things have been getting slowly back to normal, which is exciting. Hopefully the show won't have to be taking place during a pandemic soon. That's the goal. Hi Meemaw, thank you for tuning in. I know the weather has been really crazy out there. We're hoping it stays just a light rain, because we don't want the power to go out during the show, but what can you do? So a lot of you know that I like to take the first few minutes of every episode to dedicate to an independent artist or new music, and today I'm going to be talking to you about somebody that I don't personally know. I like to throw one of these in every once in a while because I think there's so much music out there, and I love finding new artists, new songs, and things that I didn't know of before. And so today that artist is a girl named Sara. That is her Instagram right there where you can find her. I honestly can't remember exactly where I found this song. It may have been on a new music playlist. I love keeping up with what Spotify and Apple Music suggests to me. Every week as they re-upload it, I always go through almost every song on their playlist and add a bunch to my playlists. And she has a song out right now called Smaller Than This. It is, I think, very, very relatable as a young girl. I think honestly, it can be relatable to anybody, and it's so beautifully written, and so I'd like to play you a little clip of her singing that song. So it goes like this.
I woke up early, sometimes at 5:30 to run. My mom got too worried, I had to tell her it was fun. Oh, I feel like a failure if I don't skip breakfast and lunch. I'm chasing a body I know that I'll never outrun.
So obviously, it's a little sad. A little sadder than we like to talk about here on Chaislyn19, but it is something that I think is so beautifully written. It's something that definitely needs to be talked about more, and she has a beautiful voice. She does have a lovely, lovely sound, and I like her genre. I like everything about it, so it's been on repeat for me. Be sure to check that song out. And speaking of new music, there are a few playlists I would love to tell you guys about. So a lot of people know, if you don't know, I'm doing a show tonight after this actually for Electro. They're doing an open mic series with 18 artists from all over the world. Only 4 of us are from the US, and I'm very, very lucky to be one of them. But they have made a playlist on Spotify with the music of the artist who will be performing, and so I'm so very lucky that my song is on it. You can see the little cover picture right there. But that is a great way to discover new music by incredibly talented artists. And the festival doesn't end today, so be sure to check out all of the live performances on Electro Voice's Facebook page today and in the coming days. So that is one playlist, but also I have a playlist that I'm going to be updating pretty soon, but it's one that I like to put new music that I found and discovered on here. I have a few friends who've asked me to put some more on there, so I'll be editing it pretty soon. But you can also find my song on this one, and lots of different kind of music. And so for my first song of today's episode, I'd like to sing you a song that I have on this playlist. It is not a lesser known song, but I think it is so good, and it's by the one, the only, Taylor Swift. I know a lot of people have mixed opinions on her. I personally think she's a very good songwriter. Truly, like, I think it's one of her most talented skills. She's great at many things, but she's also a wonderful businesswoman, and she has a song out called Lover, which is on that playlist, and so I'm gonna sing you guys that for my cover today, if you don't mind. I think it's so beautiful, so it goes a little something like this. We could leave the Christmas lights up till January. is our place, we make the rules. And there's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way about you, dear. Haven't known you 20 seconds or 20 years. Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? Take me out, take me home. You're my lover. We could let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place, we make the call. And I'm highly suspicious that everyone who sees you wants you, babe. I've loved you 3 summers now, and I want them all. Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? Take me out, take me home. You're lover. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? With every guitar string scar on my hand, I take this magnetic force of a man to be my lover. And my heart's been broken and yours has been blue. All's well that ends well to end up with you. Swear to be over dramatic and true to my lover. And you'll save all your dirtiest jokes for me. And at every table I'll save you a seat. Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? Take me out, take me home. You're my lover. That was the first time I've ever sang that song for any kind of show. But I love Taylor Swift. I'm gonna pull back up so I can see all of your comments because I pulled up the chord progression, but I want to see if you guys are saying anything. I love talking to y'all. But speaking of that song, a lot of people like to use it for weddings. Hi everybody. Hi Sam, thank you for joining. I'm just seeing your comment. So yeah, the song by Taylor Swift is used at a lot of weddings, and I'm sure it was planned to be used at a lot of weddings, but unfortunately, due to COVID, Corona, right now, weddings are a little unorthodox. I stumbled upon this picture, which absolutely had me rolling laughing, of what weddings look like now with the face masks. And obviously, a lot of people have been doing Zoom weddings, live stream weddings, but my favorite one that I just stumbled across the other day was this couple that did a drive-in wedding, which I think is so creative for the times that we're in right now. And so they had everybody that wanted to come to the wedding drove up in their cars in a giant field, and there was a stage up front, also with a giant screen that they projected the wedding onto, and a local news radio station allowed them to broadcast their wedding over a certain radio channel that everyone tuned into. Instead of sending out wedding invites, they sent out tickets, and everybody got popcorn when they drove up to the wedding. And I just think that is so sweet and really a way to make the best of what's going on. Because I understand it's really, really hard. A lot of people had their weddings planned in these months. And unfortunately, things didn't pan out the way that they were planned to. But I think this is a great way to make the best of that. And I think it's also really memorable. So, hi, Michaela. Hi, Miss Michaela. Thank you for joining on. But yeah, things are starting to get back to normal, like weddings in very small groups, you know, as we're in phase 1, things are being lifted. And yesterday, I got to go to my very first voice lesson in over 2 months. I think it's been almost 3 months. My voice coach is Miss Leslie Castay. She's absolutely wonderful, and she's out of New Orleans, and I go once a week, or I went once a week before all of this. And so yesterday I got to see her for the first time. She wore a mask, sanitized everything, and it was a different kind of thing. I stood on the end of the rug, it's probably 7 feet from her, honestly, and I faced away from her so that my voice and everything was going in a different direction. And there were mirrors, so where she could still see me and give me critiques that I needed, and I could see her, which was crazy. But I actually set my phone down. She had one little chair that I could put my stuff on and keep it clean. Hi, McConnell, Michael! Welcome, thank you for joining. But she had one chair, and so I set my phone down on it. Not the most flattering angle, but I didn't want to put my phone on any of her other things. And I recorded a little bit of my voice lesson. So in this clip, I am singing a song called It Roars from a musical that some of you may have heard of, which is Mean Girls, a musical on Broadway, which I have recently had a very big obsession with. And this was my first time to sing the song. So I'm holding the paper. I'm obviously still learning it, but I had fun, so I wanted to let you guys hear a little clip of that. Eventually, I'll win. Everybody wants connection, yes, I know they have their friends, but what is one friend more? 'Cause I know they know this feeling, so I brush off their rejection at our core. You can't ignore the roar. So funny. At one point in that video, you can see me look over to Miss Leslie, and I'm just like, was that good? Was that okay? Like, am I doing this right? I've been training with her for a little over a year now. And she's taught me so much, and I love working with her. Thank you, Michael. The hand sanitizer styling on the hip. Yeah, I did. I clipped it right there so I could sanitize my hands. We're being careful. Thank you, Miss Lisa. This quarantine has given me a lot of time to play with makeup like I never have before. And so I've been playing around with a bunch of different ways to do makeup. So thank you. I'm glad you like it. But yeah, so that was a little clip from my voice lesson. I'm really excited to be back next week and to keep working. A lot of people don't know that I am a musical theater kid at heart, and so I grew up singing theater songs. I grew up doing plays before I ever started songwriting or playing guitar or any of that stuff that I'm doing now. So I think it'll be fun to maybe even continue to show you guys little clips of that, because I do have a love for it. So yeah. But speaking of songs, I guess I should sing you another. What do you think? I am gonna sing you an original. Last week I sang, I'm out of phone. Okay, we're back. Nope. Hello? Okay. Last week I sang you guys a song that I had just written called Crazy, in which I took some inspiration from the amazing Patsy Cline and her song Crazy. And I mentioned that I love to do that. I love to take things that are old and kind of re-envision them and try to make them a little more current, a little more relatable, or I don't know, just reimagine them. And so I mentioned that I had done that with a song that you may know called You Are My Sunshine, and I want to sing that song for you guys. I haven't sang it in a while, so I'm going to pull up the chords real fast. And it's called Don't Run, and I hope you like it. I'm excited. I don't think I've sang it on here before, so you're in for a special treat, I hope. I hope you think it's a special, I'm going to sing the song now. Okay, we're just going to keep going. look around, I'll wake up to an empty bed any morning now. But like a fool, I'll go to sleep each day and ignore the storm clouds signaling the rain. 'Cause this ain't nothing but bad weather, it'll only make us better. Oh, my sunshine will be just fine, promise you that much. My only sunshine, just give it time, the rainbow is gonna come, but only if you don't run. Well, I could try a million things to change your mind, but the right one is just so hard to find. And it's not my fault, but I'll apologize, 'cause there's just no convincing you otherwise. When we said I do forever, that meant we go down together. Oh, my sunshine will be just fine, promise you that much. My only sunshine, just give it time, the rainbow is gonna come, but only if you don't run. My only sunshine, you make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't run away. Oh, yay. I haven't sang that one in a while, but I hope you guys liked it. That's one of my songs that I wrote called Don't Run, and hopefully I'll get to release some more music soon, and maybe that'll be one of them. I'm running out of time, so we're going to end this very quickly. I want to tell you guys that if you enjoyed that song, I'm out of focus. If you enjoyed that song, if you want to hear more, I will be doing a live show in about an hour and 40 minutes for Electro Voice for their open mic series. I'm super excited about this. There will be 18 artists. I'm running out of time, but just ignore it. That doesn't exist. And only 4 of the artists are from the US. Everyone else is from all over the country, and I'm super honored to be one of the 4 from America. And so you don't want to miss this. I'll be going on at 8 for 45 minutes of my own original music, some new songs that maybe you've never heard before. It'll be really fun, so I hope to see you there. Thank you, Miss Lisa and Michael, for the comments on my song. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and basically end this, but the link to this will be in the description of this live video. I hope to see you there. And don't forget, I do the show 2 times a week, Mondays, Thursdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. You just come spend 19 minutes with me, simple and easy. So I will see you guys later for Electro Voice's show, and then I will see you again on Monday for our next episode. Bye, love you guys. I could cry and try to make you stay. I beg you on my knees, don't walk away.